I know what you're thinking. 2 favourites videos, 2 months in a row. What even is this? The first 2 favourites are fashion favourites. And the first one is this bomber jacket, which I've basically been living in. It's from New Look, and I think I might have featured it in my last haul video. It's not silky, but it's like, I don't know how to describe this material. It's very light, so it's like the perfect jacket for spring/summer, and it has been getting a little bit warmer that I have been able to wear this. Sometimes I also layer it up a little bit because it is so thin, and I mean, I do live in Scotland, so it's still a little bit cold. I've been putting a hoodie underneath it, not this hoodie, my plain black one, and I find it so funny that when bomber jackets first made a reappearance, I really wasn't into them. I didn't like them. I was like, nah. But now I'm just like, give me all the bomber jackets. And then the second fashion favourite I'm actually wearing, and it is this choker. Again, when chokers became a thing again, I know it was like a few years ago they made this reappearance and suddenly everyone was wearing them. When they first came back around, I wasn't really a huge fan of them either. I bought this when I was in London in Urban Outfitters, and it was on sale. It was like £3, and it's just, I'll go up close so you can see it. It's like just like a simple lacy choker. I'm just loving it, and now I just want to buy all the chokers. My next favourite is a food favourite. Of course I have to have a food favourite, because what's one of my videos without the discussion of food? And this month, these things here, oh my god, literally my life. Okay, I bought these in Planet Organic when I was down in London, and these are Raw Millionaire Bites by Olivia's Kitchen, and they are the salted date caramel ones. Oh my god, these are so freaking good. If you watched my Saucebox unboxing videos, you'll know that there was a packet of them in one of the boxes a few months back, and I absolutely loved them, so obviously I had to buy some more, and I went for the tub rather than the packet, which you only get 3 in. I think in here there was like 10 or something. But they are basically millionaire shortbreads, but slightly better for you. Like the caramel filling is made from dates. It's a simple oat base covered with a gooey date filling topped with a thin layer of delicious raw organic dark chocolate. And they actually taste indulgent as well. Like, there's no like refined sugar in them or anything. I'm gonna take one out to show you, but I know that I'm just gonna want to eat them. Like, I only have 2 left. It's so sad. That's what they look like. Like, oh my god. This smells so good, I want to eat them, but no, these are my last 2, so I really need to savour them now. Some music favourites. This month, Paramore are back. Oh my god. After what feels like 10 million years, Paramore have finally rose from the grave. Yeah, they released their first single from their new album, which I believe is out in May? Is it May or June? I think Paramore's May, and I think All Time Low's June. So don't quote me on that. But bringing out a new album, I think it's called After Laughter or something like that. And they released the first single from it, Hard Times. I like it. I really, really like it. When I first listened to it, it was a bit like Now. When they released Now, I had to listen to it a few times to really get into it. But the more that I listened to Hard Times, the more it grew on me, and I am like, yes. And I also fell in love with the music video instantly. Like, the music video is so aesthetically pleasing. I was like, yes, this is what I'm living for. I love Paramore so much. They're like one of my favourite bands. And then the second music favourite is a band that I think I have actually discussed in a favourites video before. And I've been listening to them pretty much non-stop for this past year. It was about a year ago that I discovered them. And that's One OK Rock. And yeah, as I said, for this past year I've been listening to them. But for some reason, these past few days, I've literally been just loving them more than usual. I've actually been listening to more of their older stuff. Mostly I was listening to their last album that they just released in January, Ambitions, and the album before that, which I can never actually remember because it's like 3XV5 or some shit. Basically their last two albums that I listened to mostly. A few of their older songs. But I've been listening to their older songs a lot more, and I am obsessed with a song called Deeper Deeper, which was on it was the album before 35XXXB. Yeah, cannot pronounce that. Jinsei X Boku equal sign? I don't know. That album. It's on that album. That they released in 2013. It just, I don't know. I love Taka. He's adorable. I want to marry him. I want to marry a lot of people, but you know. And it's also made me really, really want to see them live. Like, I've been watching some of their live videos, and I want to see them live so bad. And the next is a book. And when YouTubers first started releasing books, I wanted to buy every single person that I watched book. Over the years, I've kind of stopped watching a lot of the YouTubers that I used to watch, and I'm not overly fussed about buying their books now. But one book by one YouTuber that I really wanted to buy was Doing It by Hannah Witten. I love Hannah Witten. She's one of the few YouTubers that I still kind of watch religiously, and this is basically a book about sex. And honestly, it's really, like, I wish I had something like this a few years ago. I'm 21 now, and I still know nothing really about sex and stuff. It's not, yeah, you get taught about a little bit about it in school, but a lot of it is kind of looking things up yourself and kind of gaining your own personal experience. This book is perfect for kind of talking about sex. Like, it's not just about sex. There's also like stuff about body image, masturbation, porn, virginity, LGBTQ+. It's so informative, and I think for people who are, I think it's like for readers 14 plus. Anyone 14, around 14 or 15, like, this is like perfect, because it literally tells you everything that you like would probably ever need to know. And even for like slightly older readers like myself, it's still really interesting and it's still informative. And there will likely be stuff in it that you didn't necessarily know, no matter how much experience you have. I also really, really love the colour scheme that she's got going on here. Good choice, Hannah. Good choice. I have a TV show, well, not a TV show, an anime. Oh my god, it's been a while since I've had an anime in my favourites, because truth be told, I'd kind of been going off anime. The last anime that I watched all the way through was Death Note, and that was last summer, so it's almost been a year. And I don't know, I think I'm just kind of growing out of my anime phase. Like, I still appreciate it, and the animes that I've watched I still like consider myself a fan of, but I don't know, I don't really look for new animes to watch. But Attack on Titan came back after about, again, like with Paramore, it's been about 10 million years since the first season. Like, I watched the first season as it was airing, so it really has been a long time, because when was that? That must have been like, was it 2013, 2014 or something like that? It's been so long, and I feel like this has been in the works for like ages, and the date kept getting pushed back, I think, which made it seem even longer, but it's finally here. I think we're like 4 episodes in now, I think. I loved Attack on Titan. I was complete Attack on Titan trash. I still am. I have an Attack on Titan calendar. Where is it? There you go. You can see it. I am really enjoying the second season, actually, and I can kind of feel the inner anime trash in me trying to escape. So far, in my opinion, it's proved to have been worth the wait. And my last favourite, it's a bit of a random favourite. When I started YouTube almost 2 years ago, I would never have thought in a million years that I would include this in a favourites video. A hip flask. I bought a hip flask. You may or may not know, I like to drink. And my sister has a hip flask. Hers is actually better than mine. It's like a picture of Jesus and it says holy water and it's literally so iconic. But she bought a hip flask and I was like, do you know what, that's quite handy. Because I'm going away on a holiday in June with my sister and our friends, I was like, I don't really want to be buying drinks at the bar every night, so this will be handy. I was on the lookout for one and I honestly thought I was just gonna end up buying just like a plain one, but I thought this one is so cute. It has a cat on it and it says pour me another. I bought it off of Amazon, but it's actually by Sass & Belle. And that is everything that I have been loving throughout April. I would love it if you guys could comment down below and tell me anything that you have been loving. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Bye. Bye bye bye. I still don't know how to end videos. Like, as I said, I've almost been making videos for 2 years and I still can't end them properly.